Welcome back to my channel. We're gonna be watching more Parz today. Enjoy!
Scientists have created a new fish. And the best part is that it was a fucking accident. You see, this is a stlefish. And it is found absolutely fucking nowhere in the wild. No, this genetic accident is a nature mod.
Isn't that, it has like a sturgeon look, does it not?
Isn't
this what a sturgeon looks like? It's a mixed breed. Okay. She sturtled my what now? There's a reason. Let me guess. It's bred with the sturgeon.
Genetic accident is a nature mod produced exclusively in a single facility in Savosh, Hungary. You see, the stlefish is a cross between the Russian sturgeon and the American paddlefish. And in the wild, the only way that hookup's happening is Discord, because they live on opposite sides of the fucking planet.
Hello, princess.
But this ain't the wild.
Hello,
this is Hungary's Fishing and Aquaculture Institute, Haki, where a group of researchers is trying to figure out how the fuck to repopulate the critically endangered Russian sturgeon, using a neat trick called gynogenesis. But, what the fuck is that? Well, you see, usually, when sturgeons reproduce, the females lay a shitload of eggs in the water, which are then, fertilized by the males. This fertilization requires two of the same species to tango, with 50% of the offspring DNA being contributed from the egg and 50% from the source. In gynogenesis, 100% of the offspring's DNA is contributed by the mother. Now, because sturgeons can't do this naturally, the researchers hatched a plan. They would take sperm from the far less endangered American paddlefish and microwave that shit with UV radiation, destroying the DNA it carries, but still allowing it to stimulate the egg into growing without the father's DNA, and thus, gynogenesis. But, there's a problem. The paddlefish was just a little too genetically similar to the sturgeon, and they did not leave the swimmers in the microwave long enough. So instead of a bunch of perfect little sturgeon babies, we got the stlefish, which is a literal genetic dead end. It is incapable of reproducing. I feel bad for it. It was an accident and it gets no bitches. Abysmal existence, RNG.
It's okay.
Let's go gambling! Oh, dang it.
Scientists have created...
Microwaving? I know, not an actual microwave, but still. Huh. That sounds, just like not a good idea. We don't want to microwave the genetics. We don't want to.
This fish will choke you.
that fish was bred. Anyway.
Not the way you think. See, this is a hagfish found worldwide under the sea, and this thing has one of the most fucking disgusting defense mechanisms on the planet. You see, when I say choke, you probably think I mean they loop that pool noodle shaped body around your neck and squeeze. You are wrong. No, these guys are piss-weak scavengers that average out to about the size of a subway foot
look like
long.
eels.
And despite having a f***ing face hugger for a mouth, their main defense mechanism is...
Sorry, I just looked at chat. You want to slurp that... you want to slurp that boy on up like a noodle? What is a sentence of all time, isn't it? These eels?
Busting. You see, as you can probably tell by looking at him, these bad boys are slimy. Really slimy. And when threatened, they use it as a f***ing weapon. Whenever something tries to eat them, they kick the slime production into overdrive, secreting a protein that instantly converts the surrounding ocean water into thick, sticky sludge in half a second. And I mean, you know, a load like that in half a second, incredibly impressive.
I'm not a fan of what's
Nothing
happening
to be embarrassed about at all. This slime then seeps into and clogs the gills of their predators, suffocating them to death. Then, having literally slimed their ops, they whip out an Uno reverse card and fucking eat them. This fish will chew.
I can see you there. I see that. Don't bully me. I'm gonna stop looking at you now. We're gonna go. I have nothing to say about this fish. I got not a single thing. We're just gonna go to the next video. I've got nothing to say about this. No, there's nothing. There's farms of these fish, by the way. That water must be a cloud. What do they make with the slime? What are they making with this slime? Fish, you what? Anyway.
The Kraken is a real animal, just not the one you think it is.
Who's that Pokemon?
You see, when people hear tales of the Kraken, they assume that a bunch of sailors in the oldie times got absolutely shit-faced and ran into a giant squid. And to be fair, that's not a terrible assumption. Giant squid are f***ing kaiju-sized, coming in at 12 meters in length.
Huge.
And
oh my god.
900 kilos in weight. So the assumption that they saw that shit and rightly assumed sea monster isn't too far-fetched. However, there is a rather large hole in that giant squid theory. They don't live anywhere near the surface. They live down. Way down. Owning real estate at a depth of 1,000 meters below sea level in the twilight zone. So if these...
Wait, let me see that. How far can people get to? Oh yeah, people can get here. I didn't know these had names. Sunlit Zone, Twilight Zone, Midnight Zone, the Abyss, the Trenches. Yeah, you don't want to be in the trenches. How far can people go? They use that slime to make clothing, bandages, and food packaging. Oh, lovely. That's fantastic. Very top of Twilight, but like I'm thinking like submarine. Like how far can we go? Down to 11,000 meters? Oh, okay, so you can hit the trenches. Just, I mean, of course, not without gear. Huh. They went even lower and found 800 new species of fish, like no creature no one had seen yet. I could believe that there's things we'll never know about down there. The ocean's scary. Ocean Gate reached the bottom technically. Is Ocean Gate... Is that submarine? My social life is down there. It's a cool place. And the ocean's horrifying. Ocean Gate is this... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Twilight Zone. So if these sailors didn't see Squidward's roided out brother, how the f*** do you explain the books of corroborating tales of long, tentacle-like appendages sticking out of the sea? Well, the answer is whales. But, where is the tentacle on a whale? Well, you see, during breeding season, blue whales reproduce by, conducting a locomotive on female whales.
I'm sorry,
and
what?
In order to keep this train running on the tracks, male whales must wait their turn. And while waiting in the lobby, in order to stay prepared, the males tend to, raise their gentleman's sausage out of the water and wave it around in the air. And the special sausage on a blue whale is around 3 meters long and 14 inches thick. So sailors who thought they were seeing a mythical monster from the depths were more than likely just seeing a pot of whales hitting weapon inspect on their schmeat.
Captain!
Yeah?
He's very good with words, isn't he?
The Kraken!
No, it was the hot dog tricks gift. No, okay. The whales are just like humans.
This frog
do that, you'll catch a charge.
deliberately breaks its own bones. Why? Well, you see, this is a hairy frog found on the west coast of Africa, and the reason it hits a brutality on itself, ironically enough, is self-defense. You see, these guys are small, coming in at an incredibly respectable 3 to 5 inches, and tipping the scales at only 150 grams, which is a problem.
Little guys.
Because they also inhabit the ecological equivalent of a fucking FromSoft game. Africa is one of the only places in the world that gives Australia a run for its money.
Really?
With Mr. Frog here having to avoid birds, snakes, and rats on his walk to work. Now, in order to avoid this scenario, most frogs either run a high-level stealth build or dress up like a fucking highlighter and cover themselves in everyone's favourite liquid.
Those are the cutest kind of frogs ever.
The hairy frog has read one too many X-Men comics. Because this thing actually has another name. The fucking Wolverine frog.
Actually?
Because these little guys have claws, but not traditional claws like a cat's, which are made of keratin and freely extend and retract without an issue.
It's me.
Now instead, the finger bones on a hairy frog's hind legs are held in place by a small bone at the tip of their fingers. And when threatened, they snap the longer bone off the tip and through their fucking skin.
Ooh,
and then,
I don't
new
like
weapon
that.
acquired, they employ the London self-defense strategy. This frog
That's an aggressive demo.
deliberately broke.
Oh my god. I don't think you need to I don't think you need to demonstrate that hard. Okay. But yeah, nature is also kind of metal. That's crazy. You break your bones to send the bones through your body so you can stab the enemy. Gotta sell it. What, that? Yeah, I don't know. I think
strategy.
After the first 2, we were good. At least the demo didn't fail. Imagine if the demo failed at some point. That was just a murder. That would have been just a murder. The guy wearing the thing is just like, yep. Man stabbed 170 times in freak accident. That would be the headline too. Oh my god, and it just keeps going.
This
For
frog,
an uncomfortable amount of time. Like, when does it stop? Do you clap? Like, what are we doing? To explain how dangerous Africa is, for context, it's highly likely that the only reason we are now the dominant species is because we survived Africa and no other animals in other regions couldn't deal with us. We became the equivalent of the Terminator due to the selective pressure of Africa. It's that tough. Nature's scary. Everything's scary. Or I need a more Parz, but like Africa edition. I need to know what's there too, because everything is like, oh wow, Australia's evil, but what are the evils in Africa? I want to see. I want to know. Teach me. You love the horseshoe crab or the shoe horse crab in your case?
this
He's
is
a little
one
guy.
of the oldest creatures on the planet.
Who's that Pokemon?
We got a boomer!
Introducing
Looks like a
the
helmet.
horseshoe crab. Found under the sea in the Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans. And when I said old, I didn't mean individually. These little guys disconnect from the server at around age 40. And as far as their
40
actual
years?
lives go, they're kind of boring. They're bottom feeders with zero offensive capability, and the only reason they
No
have a tail
weapons?
is that without it, they would die if you flipped them onto their backs. No, when I say old, I mean as a species. Because these things are walking fossils
I don't think I like
that
looking
have
at
been
them.
running the exact same basic ass build, completely unchanged, for millions of years. How many millions? Well, here is a list of events that this little guy's family tree has lived through. The fall of Rome. The evolution of humankind.
Go back, I want to be monkey!
The Ice Age. God tossing a rock at the big-ass lizards.
Lizard.
Hell,
Lizard.
this little fucker watched the first fish crawl onto land and was underwater when the first tree spawned. But I think the best way I can put this into perspective is that not unlike the way the Earth orbits the Sun orbits the Milky Way. Now, this process takes around 225 million years to complete. The horseshoe crab has done it twice!
Oh my god.
This is one of the oldest creatures.
So is this just the perfect creature because it hasn't changed at all? Like he's content and happy and thriving for 40 years, but forever. Yeah, he's the perfect creature. Is that why? Wait, no. This has nothing to do with people returning to crab. And by return, Choodle says this to me. We're all becoming crabs, and I don't know what that means, but that just made me think of that. It found its niche, and it's just living. It's just living life, literally, just nonstop living life. Carcinization. Are we becoming crab? Pete, are we becoming crab? Is it happening? Animals are slowly evolving into crabs. So is this true or not? Is there a reason why Choodle says this to me? Are we becoming crabs? I don't want to be a crab, though. When do I get extra arms? Carcinization is the theory that evolutionary lines converge towards crabs. That's crazy. Huh. Individually, we're kind of stuck, so I don't get extra arms. Right, understood. It's crustaceans that keep becoming crab-like. Not your children or children's children. What about your children's children's children? Are they gonna be crabs? Or like, how far do we have to go? When crab? Way farther down the line. Okay. It's only true for seafaring exoskeleton creatures. So are we becoming crabs or not? Is it just the things in the ocean, or will people be crabs one day? Look like crab, talk like people. That would be weird. That'd be so weird. Also, I think I read something else that was weird. Let me scroll up. Oh yeah, I didn't like what I read. Also, did you know snails have up to 1,000 or more teeth in their mouth? Rabbit Man, what was that? Why did you say that? What was that all about? Do they have teeth? I forgot about her monster girl Tila. She showed it to me. I don't know if they were crab. Are there crab girls? Is there a crab VTuber? Where are the crabs at? I'm curious now. Snails have a lot of very small teeth. Ugh. Blech. Is it like those horror creatures where the teeth are in a circle? Can a snail be on you and just chomp you and it's just like a big circle of bite? Blech. I know there's scorpion girls. I didn't know about crab girls. There's a snail that literally has metal as a body? Metal? Huh. The radula? What's the radula? They live by a volcano. Nature's scary. Nature's all the above. You do now get educated? Yeah, educate me. They're at the bottom of the sea. You know what? Stay down there. Just stay down there. Volcano snails literally have metal/iron shells in their bodies. Huh. That's cool. Nature's metal.
This plant explodes. But why? Well, you
Did we
see,
see
this is a squirting cucumber.
We have not seen this.
I see you laughing.
What?
Stop it. This is serious. These things are found worldwide, and to understand where this thing got its name, you need to understand how most plants spread their seeds. You see, most of the time, plants store their seeds in their fruit. Birds then swoop down, grab their food at the drive-thru, eat it, and fuck off. They then digest the flesh of the fruit, but shit out the seeds. Seeds hit the ground, get fertilized, and the cycle begins anew. But the squirter is poisonous. Every single part of the plant is toxic, so if Tweety eats it, he's going to become a KFC family bucket. So if that's the case, how does it spread its seed? Well, same way you do. You see, the cuke stores its seeds in the fruits as well.
He will not let it go.
Fruits are made up of very soft cells, and as they grow, they slowly fill with moisture. This moisture causes them to swell and inflate, increasing pressure on the inside of the fruit. That pressure builds. The fruit stretches until finally all that pressure is too much for the stem to bear, and it pops out like the pin in a grenade. And with that opening, all those seeds and all that pressure finally has somewhere to go. So, in order to spread its seed far and wide, it busts.
Thanks, Parz. Thank you so much, Parz. I really appreciate that, Parz. I appreciate it so much. And that's how I met your mother. Crazy.
Spiders are scary, but hey,
See,
at least they can't get you in the water, right? Yeah, that nightmare is a fishing spider. Native to the land down under, because of course it fucking is. And you may be wondering why the fuck this thing is pulling a Jesus. Well, you see, fishing spiders have no webs, which means they can't just wait for a fly to clothesline itself when they're hungry. No, when they want to feed, they gotta hop in the ute, drive down to the waterfront, and get ready to do some serious fishing.
I don't entirely get why, because I'm okay with looking at other
spiders.
spiders.
Can't just go down to BCF and buy a fishing rod. No, these little guys need to get hands-on. Or, should I say feet? Because they start their hunt by resting their forelegs on the water's surface. These legs are covered in incredibly sensitive hairs, which detect tiny little ripples and vibrations from the water, basically giving them their prey's fucking IP address. Not only finding their location, but also doxing what fucking species it is. Uncooked fish finger located, all that's left to do is, go out and grab him. But, how? Well, no, he's not wearing 4 pairs of Frostwalker boots. Those long legs are also coated in hydrophobic hair. This allows them to put their weight on the water without breaking the surface tension. This means that when they see their prey, they can simply Jesus towards it at Mach 5 and fucking grab it. Biting it with venomous fangs that inject, you guessed it,
Say the line, Bart.
neurotoxin.
Yeah.
And once it's paralyzed, they drag it back to the shore and have a feed. Ah, wait, this one's too small, we gotta throw him back.
Be free!
Spiders are scary, but hey.
I think my problem is the size of a Minecraft spider. I think that's like would destroy. I don't like looking at this either. That's what messes me up. I also don't like the idea of this water spider, because I'm thinking of myself being in a body of water and not being able to get out of the water faster than the spider can move towards me. And I don't care that it doesn't want anything to do with me. I'm just thinking about it touching me, and I don't want to think about it touching me. And that's very troubling. It's so troubling. You wouldn't even feel it. Oh, you mean the neurotoxin? I'm like, you mean I'm not going to notice this spider touching me? Because I am. Honestly, not worried about the neurotoxin. I don't want to encounter and engage with the spider. Don't worry, you won't see it. Oh, I'm already dead? Understood. Your hope of giant spiders existing is that they'd adopt you, like how they adopt frogs. They adopt frogs? Wait, that sounds cute. There was a spider in your hair. It's gone now. Apparition, I'll eat you. Don't you dare. You're gonna make me look around. I haven't seen spiders yet. I'm investigating my surroundings. How dare you put that in my mind? See, rule of... Wait, volume to mass rule applies. As something gets bigger, the mass increases at a rate higher than the volume. You forget which spider it is, but they have a little pet frog to eat mites that are too small for it. And they have a little nest for the eggs? Like for frog eggs? I think a spider having a pet frog is cute, but I don't want to think about it too much. Some tarantulas do that. You'll find a picture. Oh boy, can't wait for the spider and the frog friendship picture. Oh, that frog is really cute. Unfortunately, that spider isn't. Arachnophobia warning. Giant tarantulas keep tiny frogs as pets. Insects will eat the burrowing tarantula's eggs, so the spiders protect the frogs from predators, and in return, the frogs eat the insects. What a relationship. But look how cute this little guy is. Frogs are one of the cutest creatures in the world.